Players, let's see how Arsenal uses their pressing traps to create goal scoring chances. I'm Coach Anthony Randolph. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's watch what Arsenal does. All right, so Arsenal is the team in red, and Bayer Leverkusen is the team in dark blue. So we're going to watch, and then we'll talk about it in a second. Okay, all the way back to the keeper. Now let's see what happens. Oh, wow. Wow. You can see it. Dominoes are falling. Wow. What a goal. What a goal. If you love pressing like me, comment down below. Just put pressing and put a heart. I love it. So let's talk about it. We're going to break it down because there is so much that went into this. We're going to look at the formation that they're in defensively because teams play different formations throughout the game. Okay. Okay. Oh, whew, sent him packing. Okay. All right. So tell me what you see. Comment down below what you saw, and then we're going to talk it through. Okay, let's go back. All right. So, and Arsenal had just literally scored maybe a total of a minute before this. Okay. So, first things first, let's look at what Bayer Leverkusen, the team in dark blue, is doing. They're building with one, two, three, four at the back, plus the keeper, so that's five. Then they have two midfielders right here. They have two midfielders right here. And they also have a winger, wing back, or whatever. So basically, in an Arsenal is two strikers, two two wingers, two center mids, 4-4-2, 4-2-2, however you want to describe it. Okay, so first thing, what are they trying to deny? Okay, what I'm seeing is they know Leverkusen wants to dominate the middle of the field. It's obvious they have a box here, a box in the middle between center back, center mid. Okay, then they also have two other midfielders in here. So they're trying to outnumber them with a lot of midfielders in the middle so that they force the play and they're able to control the central zone of the field. Okay. Arsenal is what their runs every time the striker, one of these strikers is running, the two strikers up here, they're running to cut this pass off through the middle. They do not want that to happen. Okay, you can tell by the angles of the run, he's literally forcing it. Either you've got to go here, and this guy is jumping to close this man down because his back is turned to pressing trigger, or they're going to have to go long and play into their striker. Bayer Leverkusen going to have to go long to play into their striker. And if you know our principle when we're pressing, SARD, sprinting, Alakamaism, Ryan Gain, and Dasu Kamen. Okay? So sprinting, not just sprinting straight lines. A lot of players think they're pressing because they run straight at someone. If you have to run at an angle, you have to force them in direction. You have to make the next pass that they're trying to play predictable. So let's look at it. Predictable. Now, the ball gets played backwards. As a coach or as a player, what are you thinking in this moment? The ball is played back to the keeper. Do you keep going or do you sit off a little bit? That's your decision. You have to make a decision. Are we going to stay in that mid block and wait for them to come on to us, or do we press them? Okay, and then that's usually decided before the game's even started by the coaching staff. Okay, so now here we are. Let's look at the numbers. We have two center backs, goalkeeper, two strikers, two midfielders, and you can see the organization right here. What we're trying to do is we're trying to make them play right here without giving up this pass out wide because Bayern usually plays with wingbacks. And their goal is to pull you centrally to exploit the space out wide because they have fast wingbacks that can get at your fullbacks and then outnumber you guys. Outnumber outnumber you in their offensive end quickly in quick transitions. So you can see their moment here, what they're trying to do. This pass right here looks on, right? From the keeper's perspective, there's nowhere else to go. This guy is smart, this striker right here, because most guys would go and press the goalkeeper. But if you press the goalkeeper, that would leave a ball into here, a one touch into here, and we broke the line. We broken your press. Okay? What this guy does right here is he denies and forces him to use his left foot or his left foot to play into here, which seems like it's just nothing. But what it does is it makes it predictable. The best thing about a high quality press is not that just it's the organization that happens behind the ball. Okay, so you're gonna see right here, Kai Havertz, the center mid, is one of the midfielders, or the one of the wide midfielders. He comes and he makes this diagonal run from the inside to force this and close the space. And what that does, okay, now immediately that triggers everybody else. Come online, stay locked in. We're all going right now. That's the trigger. Maybe the trigger, the coach says, hey, as soon as this midfielder right here picks up this ball, we're immediately going. That's our trigger. Okay, you can tell. Now everybody steps. That's how you know it's a trigger. When everybody goes, there's a trigger. That's a triggering moment for. That means okay, lock on, fire, go, 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 go. Now again, predictable forces that right there. Predictable pass means that the next thing is obvious. So it's a low risk because we know what's going to happen next. The ball is misplayed, and when you put a pressure, I don't care what kind of level you are as a player, if you are pressed hard enough, you will eventually make a mistake. So that's the risk you take by press. That's the thought process. We want to put you under pressure where you might not complete the first pass, but you might not complete the second or third pass because everyone's going to be under pressure. Okay, here it is. Now, look at this. We outnumbered the back line. Numbers in the box. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we're numbers. We have the same amount of people in the box. 4. Boom. Boom. See ya. Bang. Okay, let's watch this last little bit. Okay, we talked about. Look at the numbers. Okay, here's Kai Havertz. He's one of the center mids. Another center mid, winger, two strikers, and another winger on the left side. Okay. So the trigger is as soon as the central midfielder gets the ball, we're going. That's the trigger. Now, a lot of teams will put, what about this guy? Why would he leave this guy? His cover shadow is blocking this passing lane into here. And we're going to ask this guy, our other left-sided winger, okay, to play almost in between. So we don't mind if the ball goes, well, we do kind of. It depends what the coaches want. We don't mind if the ball necessarily goes into this over here, this top right side fullback, because we can press it. We're telling our left winger, stay in between. Don't lock on to their central midfielder. Don't lock on to their right-sided center back or whatever, because they play with a back three, and they made it four for this instance. Don't lock onto them. That means don't go too close. Stay in between both of them, so you can a 2 or 3 yard run to close that winger, that fullback down, a 2 or 3 yard to close that center mid down. Stay in between. What that does is allows them to still have numbers up in the midfield, numbers to match their numbers in midfield, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then we still have the same amount of numbers. So it's a calculated risk. It's 1, 2, 3 at the back, and we press with 3. Calculated risk. Boom. We go. We force a. Whoo, that was so good. Last bit. This is so fun. Okay. This is how good pressing is because it happens pop, 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 pop so quick. Okay. Now, Kai Havertz is what we talk about sprinting all together. That means we all go together. Allgemein. Reingehen, making the final step. Go, even if you don't win the ball, you have to make the step to win the ball. Okay? And then Dasukamen, second wave. You're going to see the second wave happen here. Kai Havertz doesn't win the ball, but it's predictable. He has nowhere else to go, the goalkeeper. Either he kicks it long or he tries to play this pass, which is super predictable This is why we press. Okay, this is why we do it with good body position, good body angles to force this. Bang. He was in between. We talked about him being in between. Now look at this moment. Predictable. Okay. Good presses make the other team's passing decisions seem easy to them, but then you're already prepared for it. Okay. Bang. Now run the lanes. We talked about it in previous video. Sprint the lanes. Sprint the open gaps. Sprint where there's opening where they've either stepped out as a defender. Now there's opening. So sprint the lanes. One here, one here, one here. We're sprinting those lanes. Now we're here in the box. Now we're just looking to get an easy finish. Bang. All right, guys. You saw it for yourself. How the top clubs, a top club like Arsenal, how they're being trained to be able to not just press, but press with a mentality to win the ball, close down the opponent, and make the lanes, make it predictable, and then sprinting the lanes. Whew. I love it, guys. Can't wait to talk to you more next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.